Welcome to Little Stars Organization Farm. The farm, this is a big farm. It was founded by Canasis, pioneered by Dr. John. My name's called Blasto Asingo. I'm a volunteer to this farm. Especially, this farm was started to help the orphans. The Little Stars host different types of students. 3/4 of the students comprises of the orphans, and 1/4 of the students comes from the able parents. There's a lady by the name called Benta, who by virtue of chance is my mom. She got involved into this project after getting moved with a number of cases, especially on the orphans who are affected by the HIV/AIDS. She started this organization, especially to help the children. Basically, it was meant for education, especially for early child development. With them, she realized that the number of the children were growing, so the school started developing, and the number of the orphans was also growing. It was growing, and it was very difficult to feed the orphans, because the initial time she had the intention of putting the feeding program. She decided to think on how she can take care of the children. So one time she had a chance to meet Dr. John. Dr. John got some concern, asked, the children are a bit malnourished. What do you feed them on? Told them I feed them on fish, ugali and beef. And I asked, what about the vegetables and anything? She had to think about that. So she came and donated the land. It was bushy, just like the other sides, and very dry. So Dr. John got moved. John didn't have the money from his pocket. And the first visit, he came with a team of trustees who accompanied the students from Macgill. They had a meeting with the Bent after seeing the children, especially some of the children were HIV positive and they were malnourished. So from there, he went, he took something like 2 months, then communicated again to Benta, and then he sent one of the volunteers, that was Engineer Andrew Forsyth. Andrew came and did the layout, and John sent money to fence all these places and doing this. And even the machine you've seen down, we've named it Andrew Forsyth machine. This is a very big advantage, especially to the farm, because initially we could just feed the children on the grains, which you could buy from the market, because the vegetables are a bit expensive if you can see the area environment. And right now they can feed on the vegetables like thrice a week. Canasis have been sending money in different places. So they sent us money that was to build a store and a toilet, because initially we used to go to the bushes and we could contaminate. We didn't like it. They sent money to build a store to keep our tools, not pushing the tools every day, and also for somebody to keep watch, like a watchman, taking care of the farm at night. We decided to put something like a shop, so that it's a store. At the same time, whatever we produce, we can sell out and then get some more money to sustain the farm. It's a very big advantage to the community, because when there's a lot of work, we hire people who do this. The children are the orphans, and some are widows, who, whatever they work here, they get some little pay after producing this, and they get some pay which they can buy some of the few things which they use for their households. I think through the support of Canasis, which we've been keeping them updated in each and every step. Like you can see on the fish pond, we told them the government want to support the fish ponds. So we asked, he told us, okay, fine, the land is for Little Stars. If you see the project is going to be okay, if not a big risk to you, okay, take a risk. You know, as a human being, you have to risk in each and everything. So we did the fish pond. The government left us after they just paid for the digging, which was not even enough. So we bought the fish, and right now, through the support of Can Assist, the fish is being maintained. If you can check even the other fish ponds around, they are all dry. This is wet because of the machine, the Andrew Fawcett machine, and the water pump. We have got other neighbors who have got small chunks of farms. And we are trying to do the best so that they can copy from here and they sustain themselves from whatever is happening from here. We have neighbors and we share ideas. We help them on where we can because most of the neighbors are foster parents. And they are somehow connected and attached. It's a very big string. Yeah. This is still on a pilot scheme and we are working very hard not to fail because already it's like we've jumped into the water and we have to swim. Because if we give up, we don't know where we're going to take the orphans.